everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ikmalawal again, and today I am back with another banger. Today I brought the popular, the Madam Entrepreneur, the girl that honestly, like this girl, I really don't want to hype her because I mean she's around and I don't want her to be listening, but really I'm really proud of her because of how far she has come. I know she has better things in store, but you guys will hear from her from the horse's mouth. So basically today I brought the CEO, the brain behind Memoried Scents, and I hope you guys have fun with it. So let's get into it. And before I go, like my video. See, if you don't like my video, I can press your neck. I will do it, I promise. Like my video, like, subscribe, share, and let's get right to it. So today, as I said, I'm back with Madam Mori. So let's start. Can we meet you?
Okay. Miriam Aderisola. Wow.
Yeah, your name is so fine. Continue. We better say surname, so let's continue. Yeah.
So, I'm a law student, currently in 400 level, and I'm very passionate about my business. Honestly, I think that is like the only thing I do without, psyching myself a lot. When it comes to reading, I think it takes a lot of effort from me and all of that. So, okay, I'm a Muslim, obviously, and I'm the first child of the family of plenty girls. Yeah.
Is she? Second mommy.
Let's not loud it.
So how did you get into the business of selling perfumes and things incidental?
Okay, so this is it. I think I've always liked business. Like from the beginning of my whole journey, I've always been a business person. So this is it. My mom, my mom's family, they are business like entrepreneurs, all of them, they have a shop, all of those things. But that was not where I got inspired from, because I really believe that I didn't even go to the shops as much as I do now to get the inspiration and all of that. So my business started from as early as 13 years old. So I think I started selling. There was just a way we were doing once buying and selling in my house at the time with the people in our compound. But we eventually stopped it. My parents didn't allow all those kind of things. Our parents are always very overprotective of us. They don't always want to give us the chance to experience exactly. So they're always trying to tell us that they will always be there. But in the long run, you will realize that it's not always like that. This perfume business actually is a very accidental business. Like it's a coincidence kind of thing. I can't even believe that I'm right here now saying that I sell perfumes. Like it looks very unbelievable, because I started selling perfumes by accident. This is what I mean. I just saw the ad on Instagram. Somebody was selling a perfume for 250 naira, and I'm like, okay, 250 naira, I can start selling also. So this is it. Something about me is anything I want to do, I don't do it in a small way. Like I always go all out. Do you get? So because I know that if you go all out, you get more, profits and all of that from it. So basically, I think business has just been in my blood, and I've just been doing it passively, actively. Selling yourself, selling products and everything is like in the same line of it. I feel like all of us are even entrepreneurs, but I will not say entrepreneurs. I feel like they are business people, because you have to keep selling yourself. The business of selling yourself,
like
everyday thing. So even if you are not going to be a salesperson as far as selling perfume or selling any product or service, you would eventually have to sell yourself.
What challenges did you face when you went into the business? Because I mean, you are a student. She's my classmate by the way. A student, and I'm sure it's definitely not easy to start a business. So what challenges did you face, and how did you overcome them?
Okay, that challenge, I'm facing.
I'm facing.
The first challenge is, I feel like maybe money is a challenge. But I'm thankful to God for the chances I got with money to be able to look for money for the capital and all of that. But money is the first challenge, because you have great ideas in your mind. You're thinking that let me do this thing, let me do that, but then you need money. Always, money is always important. Finance, exactly. And sincerely speaking, getting money is a little bit hard, especially when you're trying to do something. But maybe when you want to do burial, we used to see money. But when the person is alive, you will not get plenty support. But I'm grateful to God, I've had support, and the money part, I was able to support.
Okay. How did you manage to raise capital?
So this is the thing. When I started my business, I did not really have problem with capital. I think I've always been someone that saves a lot. Saves a lot, not like I have plenty money in my bank account, but then I used to have all these ajo kind of thing, group contribution. So I'm always in charge of it, and I'm always taking number one. And when I don't need number one, I can give number one to somebody else. So if I need money, say for instance, I need to raise a capital of about 50,000 naira. I know that okay, I need 5 people to bring 5,000 naira for. I mean 10 people rather. 5 people, 10
5
people
people to bring 10,000 naira, or 10 people to bring
exactly.
Either
Either
ways.
ways, exactly. So that's what I'll do. So I'll bring other people that are interested in that kind of thing. So I pack my number one. You know that number one now is like a
Yes.
what do they call it? Is a debt and a loan, but a very low risk loan. You have to pay it in 5. You pay it in 10 months, 10 weeks, 10 months, depending on anything that would work for you. Exactly. So you do that kind of thing. You don't have to think of paying what do they call this thing? What is this thing? Interest or anything. So just collect your 50,000, do your business with it, you know, put everything you're supposed to put into it, and you get your money in piecemeal, little by little, pay the debt. That is how I was able to raise capital when I was starting this business initially. Of course, my daddy supported me, you know, at some point, my family, all of those things, and yeah, my little pocket money savings and all of that. I did not have much, so I know one supported me, but yeah, my daddy, everybody, you know, came together. But most importantly, I just want to tell you that first and foremost, if you intended that you're going to use 50,000 naira for your business, and darling, you're going to use 100,000. That's just it. So basically, if you bring 50,000 on board, in the long run, you realize that 50,000 did not do anything, but it will do something. At least you started, it will take you somewhere. You know, we are now in another stage of okay, this 50,000 was not enough. What can I do? So Ajo is like my big, you know, capital. That is where I really like. I can say that I get a lot of funds from to do my business. Ajo is not easy. If you enter scam, sorry. So you need to be sure that the person you are doing Ajo with is somebody that is very how do you call it, trustworthy and everything, and people that are in their job, people that you can like ascertain. That is the easiest way to get money. Like Ajo is a very easy way to get money. That is if you are sure of what you are doing. If you can collect Ajo money and you are not really sure about the business, guys, that's a big debt, because not weekly, monthly, you have to pay the money. Then another way I think you can get funds is actually, you know, loan and all of that. I don't really know a lot about loan because me, I don't really like money that will collect that.
Choke you
and everything, and the interest part of it, you know, sometimes when you are doing business, the money will not come as you expect. But because it's Ajo is low risk in the sense that you are not adding more. It's the amount you collected that you are returning. So this week you might not be able to raise that 5,000 easily. You might even have to borrow money from somebody to pay it this week or the next week or the next one. But the point is, it is easier, it is safer, it is like, see, it's the best idea ever. As far as I'm concerned, like it makes a lot of sense, and it has worked for me. Like I'm what do you call it? Ajo back to back. If you check my phone, if you are not seeing 10K, I think all those kind of things. So Ajo, like, it works, and that's the thing I can say about capital. And if you have, you know, your parents can actually support you, then yeah, some people invested in my business. Yeah, actually, I forgot that part. But that was much more later when I felt like I could bring investment over. But let me tell you, it's not easy. Investment is actually very hard because now you are not only working for yourself, you are working for other people to make sure that they get their cut. So that means even if you do not make profits that month,
you still have to
still give them the money. And the most annoying part is you have to return the capital, God. So that's a good way to get money. But then my own is keep moving. You know, don't stop. Just keep moving and keep trying and keep praying to God, because God is very important. Like I pray to God about everything. I tell God almost everything. Like, and I'm very silly God. I say rubbish, but then seriously, it is very important. Like, pray to God for guidance and everything. And pray to God for your helper. It does not have to be a man.
Yeah, please sound it.
It doesn't have to
sound
be a man.
it.
Pray to
Let
God
them
for your
hear.
helper. You're capable of much more than you can imagine, honestly. So just like that is just the long and short.
Man, the long and short that lasted like 50 hours. Mori, next
What?
question. How do you handle school and running a business? Because I know it's always been like so how do you juggle both?
First and foremost, let me declare to the world, I'm not very serious. We try our
Let's
best.
move faster.
Exactly. But like I said earlier, I feel like you should just plan your time. You know, we don't read for 24 hours every day. Just like, okay, if you want to be reading like 2 hours every day, sorry, I don't do it, but I'm giving you
Just
advice. You need it.
for your big
I need
stuff.
it too. But you know, just plan your time. Once you plan your time, you'll be able to manage it to a certain extent. There's sometimes that they will overlap. So you just have to, like, you know, assess it. No, put it on the skill, like which one is more important in the long run. And of course, grades are very important. So I feel like you should, you know, try and keep up with it and do your best. If you have best of both worlds, I mean,
There's nothing but
exactly.
What motivates you?
I don't want to be broke. I don't want to be broke.
Are I swear to God. You this is my first video.
Yes,
I swear
that's
to
what she
God.
said.
We don't want to be.
I don't want to be broke. Like, see, honestly speaking, Mori is broke. See, if my account balance is low, I used to, like, I would be feeling like somehow. But let the money enter. Honestly, everything.
Money just has a way of making you happy.
Exactly. I don't want to be broke, actually. That's just that's the simple thing. There's no motivation to aspire. I don't want to be broke. I want to have money and, you know, enjoy the good things of life and be an independent woman. You get it? That's the most important thing.
Hello.
That's it.
So next question. What is your biggest sale yet and how much was it?
I didn't make money.
Forget that thing.
Okay, but I think I will talk about the biggest, like the first biggest. I think it was when somebody ordered perfume from me for like 350,000 naira, like at a stretch, and she sent the money to me. See that day, I just felt like sharing everybody my account. Like, do you still want to enter the account now? I think that's like, that's like the biggest so far in like a single sale. Like, but maybe in accumulated sales, it might be, you know, more than that. But let's just say that 60,000. Yeah, 60,000 is big money.
Forget to let me know.
60,000 is
you guys don't know how I feel when I talk.
So that's it. Let's just leave it like that. I don't have money.
So next question. How do you unwind?
That's it. That's how I unwind. I don't really. I think I don't have anything that I do specifically. I think I watch movies. I like to talk to people that I like, you know, that I really like. Conversations. Why do I feel like
that people I like is man's? Mori. That people I like.
Okay, I like to talk to people I like.
Mori.
And I don't really watch movies, you know. I don't watch movies really. I don't know. My social life is low. But then I like to go out a lot, unwind none. But I watch movies, I listen to music, I dance in the privacy of my room, you know. I don't know if I can dance, but I think I do that. And I read books. Let me teach her say so that people know that this girl she's not serious. Exactly. Let me teach her say. But basically I just do, you know, the regular stuff. Watch movies, sleep, sometimes exercise, take a walk, all of those things. So yeah.
So how do you manage to attract your customers? Well, let's just say that fine for now. You have like a steady base. But now at the beginning, how do you like attract your customers?
That question that you have, if I said I should start, we might not leave this place. But let me just put it in a very short, you know, very abridged fashion of it. I'm going to go
abridged. Now most students that go forget the.
So I feel like getting customers is like the hardest part of your business. In all honesty, you will be frustrated, and that is when you realize that even when you have the product, having the product is not even enough for you to make the sales. Putting your prices at the barest minimum is not even enough to make the sales. These are things that I just wanted to note if you are hoping to start a business. So for you to get customers, first and foremost, get your customer from where you are, from your locality. They call it closed niche marketing. Like where you are, talk to people. How many people know that you are doing this thing that you are doing? That was it. But for me, when I started my business, I started in Corona period, so it was not very easy to tell people around me that I'm selling perfume and all of that. But in the long run, I think my greatest marketing whatever was that I started running Instagram ads. Instagram ads work, honestly it does, but sometimes you do it and you see likes and all of those. But if you are willing to commit to training, like learn how to run Instagram ads, invest in yourself and all of that, you need to be able to like use Instagram ads to get customers. WhatsApp marketing too is important. Talk to people around you. It's very like that. Talking to people around you is the core of it. I think like it's the core of it because see, it's easier for people that already know you to access what
push
you
your business out. You plan to dabble into other lines of business apart from.
Hey, God, do. Yes, definitely.
Right.
I'm a box of ideas. Like I'm very like I think I'm very spontaneous. Like even my thinking process is spontaneous like that. Like when I think of something, I want to like try it out and go ahead with it. Even if somebody will fail. I mean, I've sold food before. Like I've done a lot of businesses before. But if there's any business I'm really passionate about lately, even before, but now fashion. Like I really want to go into fashion. I'm not going to learn the old tailoring process and all of that, but be a designer, bring my ideas to light, like something like that. Abayas, all those kind of fresh things. So a lot of business ideas, but then I'm going to try out the most viable ones because there's really no time to be wasting money and all of that. So that's it.
So, as I said earlier, Mariam is a law student, right? But then, do you plan to practice after law school?
Well, honestly, if you asked me that question maybe last year, I would have said, oh, not really. But now I really think I want to practice. I mean, there's really no point. 5 years of coming to
6 years.
6 years,
Oh,
thank you. But hey, it's not making a lot of sense to not practice. But then I don't know. I feel like if I want to practice, I'm going to have to like design a kind of a way that I will be able to practice in my comfort. No, like in my comfort. So like practicing law like in a way that I would enjoy, not the way that the world has set it to be a very serious
litigation.
Exactly. So I don't know what it is going to be. I'm praying to God for inspiration about it, but I know that it's definitely going to be something that I'll make money from and I'll be having fun doing it. So that's just it.
That's really just cool. So the next question, I wouldn't be sure if I can actually ask you. Why you look like you're like, we'll get to the next question.
I like.
But yeah, so next question, how was the support from your parents like when you wanted to start your business?
Okay, I have to say this, my daddy has always been a very big supporter. I mean, he supports everything I do. Like I almost feel like I have a lot of freedom to do whatever it is I want to do, as long as I'm not going outside the line. Do you get? So my daddy has been very supportive of my business and everything. But at some point, he was trying to tell me to stop the business and all of that. But at that point, it was too late because I was neck deep into it. I already had people that were already looking up to me for products and all of that. So I cannot just wake up one morning and say I'm not more doing business. So it was more easy. But eventually he has, supported me. Now opening a store, he wasn't having it. But I did it even without him knowing. So it was more like, oh daddy, I did this, and he's like, really? You're moving fast though. So I'm like, but you get, he's always asking about the academics part. Even now he's asking me more often, did I go to class? Did I do this? And before it used to have. But now
because he knows you have something else going.
But then they've been supportive, like I mean they didn't have option. They support me.
Right. So yeah, I know there are a lot of people that have actually excelled in the same line of you have chosen to do now. So who do you look up to in this industry?
Let me be sincere. I don't know if it's not show off, it's not bragging. I really do not particularly look up to anybody in particular. And that's because this business was like, it was more like maybe I got inspired from somebody. It was just like I was looking for an opportunity to just survive, make money, and it started making sense. So I can't really say that I'm looking up to anybody. But if anything, all the people that have made it in this business, maybe I would say Sende's signature because of the fact that his own brand of perfume is very different because he's into niche perfumery and all of that. Sorry, they are not regular perfume. So that kind of thing. And it's a very big store. He has the money, of course. So yeah, he used a lot of money to run it and all. And it's a big brand, celebrities patronize him and all of that. So maybe that is what I would say is like maybe I'm looking up to.
Yeah, so moving on. Our school now makes provisions for people that are interested enough to stay inside school. So my question next is going to be that how has being in school or staying inside school now affected your business?
Okay. Well, to be sincere, staying inside school is kind of hard because the kind of school that we are in, it's kind of the end of the world. So it's like it's kind of
I swear.
So when you enter school, you're like, okay, we're in for this.
Going. You can actually spend like almost like 5 minutes or more from gates to the actual campus.
Exactly.
Almost
you're not even yet in your hostel. But staying in school, as me, I told you, positively staying. Even when there's a problem, I'll try as much as possible to make it look like a kind of solution. In all honesty, it has helped my business because a lot of people that want to buy from me, they are students, they stay in school. Even they are not staying inside school. All the students come to school. So it's a very but the delivery part where I have to go to town to send my outside Lorry delivery. I hate it. Thank God for the grace of riders now. We now have riders that can walk and all of that. Lorry is not making it easy because they even banned riders from coming into school. So yeah, it has really been a lot of problem. But I was able to get somebody that is doing the job. So it's stressful, but looking at the bright side, it's not so bad. I mean, my store is inside school, and I've gotten customers just because there's a store like this inside school.
So this store. Now, this is one of the things that have blown my mind about your growth. Like, man, I'm actually going to insert a video of the old store, man. For someone at your age to actually pull it off is like amazing. So, like, what are the things you actually faced as, should I say, obstacles now while you were trying to put it together?
When I wanted to open this store, I went through a lot. A lot in the sense that, number one, when I even paid for the store, I didn't even have 5 naira that I wanted to set it up. That's the truth. Like the whole, everything eventually, the shelf and everything. On the day of the opening, the goods we were expecting did not come early. I was so stressed. In fact, I was crying. I was just stressed, and a lot of people that came for the opening were even saying that I was frowning, and that's the one thing I have. I don't know how to manage stress or anything. If I'm feeling pain, you see it on my face. If I'm so happy, you see it on my face. Like, I don't know how to filter the emotion. So even when you're looking at me, you might think that maybe I'm frowning at you guys. I'm going through a lot literally. So that was just like the obstacle. The finance part, honestly, it was a very big problem, because for you to say you want to move your business from your room to a store, guy, I didn't know it was going to cost me a lot. Like at every point of the opening of the store, everything, I just needed money. Like I didn't really
see. You have no idea how much you need. Oh my
God,
you actually do need.
I
honestly,
really,
you don't.
Like, but if there's anything I'm grateful for, I said it before, I'm very spontaneous, and alhamdulillah, I'm a proactive person. Like my brain is forward thinking. Like when there's a problem, I'm already thinking of the next solution. Like so when you tell me that, oh me, I'm just like, okay, calm down. In my head, I'm like, okay, what's the worst case scenario? So that worst case scenario, you always hear it from my mouth, like very. So I'm like, okay, if I even make a decision, when I wanted to open this, I said, okay, what's the worst case scenario? It will not make sense. And let's do it. Let's wing it. Let's push it. That's just it. So you just need to keep telling yourself that you actually do it. This is not a motivational whatever. That you actually do it and you're making steps towards it. And most importantly, don't forget God. See, when I saw that everything was going home, I just went to pray. I said, God, don't disgrace your baby girl. Please do this for me. And honestly, after that prayer, everything just started aligning. And this is not a kind of testimony or something. Like it just started aligning little by little, and it's eventually exactly. And most important, I'm grateful for my classmates, God, to support us.
Man, you guys,
I love you all so much. God.
I actually said it was amazing.
I got to a point that I thought I was going to actually cry. Like, really? I really we made a lot of money on that opening. Like, I didn't expect that. And yeah, so just do it. And be consistent with whatever it is you are doing. Because when people see that you are doing this thing, there's a will to support you. Because they realize that, this person is not joking.
Effort, yes.
Don't be shere.
Right.
Not like you're doing one business, you're moving. I actually used to be like that. But now, a lot of people, when they want to buy perfume, you come to their mind easily because you do not.
You know that's your brand and that's what you're pushing for.
Exactly. Yes. So that one too used to help. Do you get? This business is going to be 2 years in February. So it's not like maybe we really been here for long.
So what are we going to use to celebrate that? Let me
count
cut this short.
Count down. If we should count down. I have a lot of things to talk.
Okay. What is it?
So I feel like that is just like, you can actually run a business because of survival. You don't have to say that this is what you want to do for the rest of your life. No, if that is what that moment requires you to do, please just go for it. Like, don't care. All these people that are going to be talking here and there, all these things. But like at that time, you will not even be there when you're facing the problem. So why did you actually like listen to them in the first place? So just do it though.
Honestly.
Just do it. That's all I can say.
What's your parting words to the viewers, subscribers? What's your parting words?
I have a lot of words. I talk a lot.
Please, Mori, please, small. Kukulu. Thank you.
Okay, I think my parting words would be that for every opportunity or chance that you didn't take for yourself, or the chance that you didn't give yourself, you have actually like covered, I don't want to say, the progress that you could have made, or even the failure that you can make. Seriously, failure is actually important. It's part of it. See, if you do not actually fail, you would not actually like know the extent. You just need to like see these things are not like quotes or whatever. This is like things that have happened to me, that experience. And see, if you do not open the next chapter, you don't know what the next chapter is going to hold. So just take your chances, give yourself a chance, like give yourself that chance, like take the risk for yourself, like, and you are seeing, you are the center of your life, honestly. You are the center of it. You are the one that is calling the shots. You are the actor, you are the director, you are everything. So just take your chances and be hopeful that it's going to be good. Be optimistic.
Mori dropping lines. steady back to back. So yeah, thanks for coming, madam. It was actually really like hard to film this video because she had customers coming and all of that. But then thankfully the whole thing came to fruition and we were able to do this. So thank you very much for sparing your time. Honestly. So please tell them to like and subscribe. Please
like, subscribe and share. One more thing, please. Support people. You need people. So if the only thing you want to do for Ikma is to just like and subscribe and share, it means a lot to her. Please just do it. Thank you.
Mori, love you plenty.
I love you.
So if you heard from the horse's mouth, support me. share, comment. If I comment the part you actually like the most about this video,
Exactly.
I mean that you actually have learned a lot from this video. Personally, I actually learned a lot from her. Mori can be very, sage-like. I know. So
sometimes or some days.
Well, we actually had a lot of that sage listen today. You guys actually testify. So just comment like the part you actually like the most. Subscribe, share, like my video. Subscribe.
Exactly.
Alright, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.